Well, this makes me curious about the East and West poles, which haven't been discovered yet. The East Pole.
It's such a great point.
No one's found that shit yet.
Eric, you are a genius, man. That might be actually the smartest thing I've ever heard anybody say in my life.
Welcome to Joy Tactics, the podcast dedicated to all things joyful, joyous, and meeting as many celebrities as humanly possible. Hosted by Eric Rahill, Nate Veroni, and Jack Bensinger. Enjoy.
Wow. No one's expecting this from us. I'll just say that. No one was expecting this to happen so soon. But we continue to surprise in crazy ways.
It's the sequel. It's the comeback. It's Lunch Part 2.
We
got
told
into it
y'all
pretty intellectually in the first one, but we didn't get into it more emotionally and personally.
We didn't touch it personally. We didn't touch it emotionally. We barely even touched our favorite types of lunch or the history of lunch.
And I think I said everything I have to say about lunch. I left it all on the table in that. I put everything I had in that fucking podcast.
Dig
Lunch
deeper.
Part 1, I said everything I have to say. There's nothing fucking left that I can possibly say about fucking lunch.
I don't.
Well, then you guys are no, we have to do the part 2. We have to do the part 2. I don't
Hey,
well,
real quick, Nate, can we reset, dude? I don't like how you're coming into this. I'll just let the listeners know, okay? Last night I did a crazy ass show that you probably couldn't even believe that I was doing. Just continuing to dominate LA.
Political fundraiser.
He went to an open mic. His name didn't get picked in the bucket and just sat there the whole time getting fucked up.
But I made some friends and we made lunch plans to tie it to the episode. But then I'm like off the high from the crazy ass show and the networking, and so I say, Nate, let me pick your ass up right now. It's 10:30. Let's go get a drink right now, biatch. So I pick him up. We go to the spot. I'm not gonna blow our spot up, but it's called the Grant. And we go to the bar, and I'm like, I'll have one of their special martinis, please. Nate goes, NA beer. And I look at him, I go, you realize it's Friday, right? And yeah, so just so y'all know, I had a martini and a mezcal last night. Nate had 2 NA beers. I'm coming into this episode with pure good vibes, even though I had 2 drinks and Nate's had nothing. Nate's coming in all soured out.
Yeah, I have no idea what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
So Nate,
maybe there was some. Well, you know what? You ordered the second beer for me, so you dosed me.
You think I would dose one of my closest friends with alcohol without their permission? Think again. I would do a lot of things, but I would not do that. Okay.
Nate, what makes you so afraid of pain? Is it?
Yeah.
Is it the fear of pain that stops you from enjoying? Because the pain of not enjoying yourself, is deeper than fuck.
So Nate, you have a predilection as they say, for nicotine, right?
Predilection, wow.
Mm-hmm. And you don't like alcohol. You don't like things being out of your control. So I think you like the nicotine because you feel like it locks you into reality. And I'm in control, and there's no hangover from this, and this won't ever hurt me. I couldn't have a drink of alcohol because then I'm going to be a little out of control the next day. I won't be able to control my emotions, and I won't be able to control the hangover.
Yeah,
you need to let go.
Control the hangover.
You need to let go now. I say, release yourself to your inhibitions.
I'll tell you what. I told you this yesterday.
And feel the rain.
I had 2.5 liter beers. Okay, these are German style beers at a German beer hall. Okay, 2 beers at about 5 p.m. kind of early, earlier in the day.
So, can I just say you had a liter of beer in one day? That's like a soldier's rations. That's nothing. Okay, that's what they would get.
I know.
In the
I
trenches.
agree.
Shit.
It's nothing.
It's nothing.
But after, I would say maybe 3 hours went by, and I start having this headache happen. at about 8 p.m. and it lasted the entire night until I went to bed. And I was like, did I just like do you think you're meant to just be drinking at like 10:45 p.m. and then my body, I think, was like, you usually when you're drinking, you're usually like in bed by now, maybe. Do you think that's what happened? So then it just started.
Well, you have to keep it
was like,
going.
oh, you're skipping sleep, so we're just gonna go straight to hangover right now.
You have to keep that shit going. You can't start and then stop. Your body is what that is telling you is your body's craving more of the stuff. Okay, and that's a sign to listen to your body and have one more beer and play a little, as Jack would play, RuneScape.
I wouldn't
If
play
you're
that.
ever feeling that,
I don't know what that is. I don't. I think there's a big
I'll
problem.
tell you what.
Nate, hold on. I think there's a big problem, and sorry to say it like that, but I think there's a big problem with people listening to their bodies too much and respecting the body. The body's meant to do this. Early humans, our bodies are eating like this, sleeping like this. My body's telling me to do this. Make your body your employee. Do not let your body dictate your mind, your personal and professional endeavors. That's the first mistake. Why do you think we invented new food? So that we wouldn't have to listen to our bodies. Why do you think we invented wheat? So that we could go out and hit the streets and, I got hella bread in my bag. I don't need to, my body's telling me don't move today. Try to move as little as possible because you don't have bread. Then we make bread. Then next thing you know, we make biotin. Next thing you know, we're making lion's mane mushroom pills. See what I'm saying? There are remedies to where you could tell your body, fuck you. I'm not listening to you anymore, man. I'm not doing this shit. I'm drinking.
Well, dude.
Yeah.
What about this phrase? People refer to this when they are talking about their penis and boner.
be careful.
And they'll say, he's got a mind of his own.
Oh.
Well,
I never heard that. Oh.
well,
Wait, really quick. Just an image came to my mind, and sometimes I have to relay
A
these
boner?
images to you guys. No, I don't think about that shit.
nice.
When you said the invention of wheat, I'm imagining the invention of wheat. We were hunter-gatherers back in the day, just chilling, hunting down antelope and mammoths, whatever, with spears, sleeping under trees to hide from the rain. That's when the Anunnaki come down in their spaceship made out of essentially rock. And they come down, they see us run around hunting, like so hungry, having to do intermittent fasting to stay alive. Mm-hmm. And could you imagine that Anunnaki in their spaceship saying like, all right, I got something for you. Their eyes roll back in the back of their head. The spaceship's all rock. There's no buttons in it. Like to us, it would seem it's just like all smooth rock on the inside. But actually, it's like extremely highly technologically advanced. Right. And the Anunnaki's sitting there, and the eyes rolling back, and Minority Report style, it's inventing wheat in the air. And it's beautiful, and its blue palm holds some seeds out to some hunter-gatherers, and it says, plant this in the earth. And that's maybe the beginning of the agricultural revolution. But
with the intention that, like, this should be... They were like, why are you using this for bread? Like, this is for fucking beer, you idiots. They probably came back. They went away for a while, and they're like, oh, when we come back, it's going to be, like, a gigantic fucking party.
Uh-huh.
That's why they came here in the first place, to, like... They were like, what? There's no fucking liquor here? Like, we gotta get them. And then they come back, and what do they see? There's fucking
bread bowls everywweir. They wanted a damn planet-wide Oktoberfest, and we couldn't deliver it to them. They're smacking the hunter-gatherers around, like telling, like, nah, you gotta fucking put this in a jar.
That was a violent return when they came back.
Yeah, there was devastation.
Like, are you kidding? We're about to fucking... There's about to be a nuclear fucking
them
smacking us
for
around.
No reason.
Yeah.
Leave directions.
Get the fucking...
I hate this idea that somebody comes in and leaves you a seed and then comes back and expects you to have done the right thing. Stick around, have some responsibility, and teach your children well. That's all I got to say to God or the Anunnaki.
Wow,
or whatever,
Jack.
Whatever negligent fool is out there being the puppet master.
Well, that's a message to all parents. That's a message to all parents, Anunnaki or not. Just show up. Literally,
Mm-hmm.
the power of showing up is crazy.
And stay.
Show up for
And
your
stay.
kids.
And when you
and
show
stay
up,
there. You
no
don't.
weapons.
Yeah.
Can I say
Okay.
this? My fucking algorithm has merged with Anunnaki, and it's in a frightening place right now. My TikTok
Oh.
algorithm. It's not good. It's fused with Christianity and the Anunnaki like story, like ancient stories, and it's like fused into one another where
Jesus
it's
is
just
an
it's not
Anunnaki.
good. Like I'm getting like really conspiratorial, like far right Christian sort of wacky theories about aliens.
Be careful.
Maybe it seems wacky to you. You know what I mean?
There's one. Can I describe one?
Yeah.
Yep.
There's a guy who says it's strange that he's on some interview show. He says there's this strange correlation that none of the scientists want to admit, but whenever there is an abduction, and we have hundreds of accounts of this, whenever there's an abduction, when a Christian is abducted and they invoke the name of Jesus Christ, the abductors immediately vanish away. And none of the researchers want to admit this, that there's a power to the name of Jesus Christ. He is the...
You're getting fucking probed out. Jesus Christ!
Jesus Christ! Shut up.
I'd like to do that to try to get some lunch today.
You're like-
Speaking of,
Yeah. Oh, we got to
Somebody
get back
tries to
to.
charge me
I mean,
money.
Oh, yeah. How did we veer this far away from lunch? How can we tie
and
it
yet,
back?
how did we only veer so far away, but then you peek through the bushes and suddenly you're still right next to the trail somehow. You think you've gone far, but we're right there.
There's just one
accident,
leaf
man.
right here. There's a leaf right here. Let me move it. Oops.
We're back to
Oh, we're
lunch.
back right back on the road. Let me talk about the
So-
Plowman's lunch.
What's that, Eric?
The
Eric's
Plowman's
been
lunch.
researching out
Is
all
this
week.
one of them
with this
beef things that
coming
you're always
in.
talking about?
What beef thing?
I feel like sometimes you wake up and you go, good morning, I just had a big tub of beef and potatoes.
Yeah, dude. When I'm dieting, right, and I'm eating beef for lunch, you know, not just a big bowl of beef, but beef with some veggies and some other things.
Beef
It's the
Wellington.
best I've ever felt. I don't know how to cook that.
Just wait till you get married. You think that's the best you've ever felt? Just wait till you get married. That's all I
All
gotta
right.
say.
Well, I can't even imagine that yet. The Plowman's lunch is a English cold meal based around bread, cheese, and fresh or pickled onions. This is okay. So everybody's wondering what life in England, what New York was like back in the early 1900s, late 1800s. What the hell were they doing all day? Well, let me I'll riddle you this. You think there's a lot of bars around right now, right? Oh, New York's all full of bars. It's nothing compared to how many little taverns were around in the late 1800s, tenement style. People would have little, on one city block, there could be like 10 little bars underneath people's houses, little taverns, okay? And these would be run by the people that lived in the house, and they would sell what they had, and usually that was some ale. Okay, and they had bread and some cheese and some onions. So the guys working on the damn Brooklyn Bridge, they'd come in at lunch, get just a slice of onion, a thick wedge of cheese, a fat piece of sourdough, and a big cup of ale. Okay, that's what
I
they
might
were
go
having
do that
every day.
today.
Doesn't that sound delicious?
See, you romanticize this lifestyle. Like,
Yeah.
that sounds delicious, I guess. Well,
Talking
actually,
shit.
it doesn't really sound that. That was the lowest grade fucking cheese on the planet. That was the most disgusting fucking the most spoiled onion.
The onions were
on
pickled in
the
someone's mouth who had a sour mouth. Oh, put the onions in that dude's mouth. His
No,
saliva
no, no.
pickles things so good. Come on by.
And
Next thing
you
you
know who was
Elam
eating
is-
that?
Ilium.
A
Oh, get
fucking-
Ilium spit.
A 7-year-old child who
That's who's cooking
had
that?
been working since 3 a.m. and had to go back to work till about 1 a.m. All right, and they were working
Wow.
all day fucking long.
And he's got
Your
maggots coming
attitude,
out of his head.
both your guys' attitude today is like fucking repulsive. I just have to say.
I've never
bringing
had
my favorites.
I've never had any attitude, positive or negative, because I'm so information based. I use inflections to help human beings who are lower mental capacity understand what I'm saying. But I'm basically a fucking English language calculator, TI calculator.
Right.
Well,
So
to anybody,
don't take
to
it
any
personally,
listeners
that's all I'm
that,
saying.
to anybody still listening, if they can get through this sort of horrible attitude that's permeating this episode, if you're interested in the Plowman's Lunch, you can go to McSorley's Ale House, one of the oldest bars in New York. They still serve that shit. Okay, get yourself a Plowman's Lunch and then go for a 10K.
Can I say something else though?
Or do
I
the
would
opposite,
say
10K and then what?
10K what's?
10 kilometers.
Oh, okay.
Kilometers.
Kilometer. The kilometer. I would say that Nate and I do eat a lot of Plowman's lunches on accident. I think Nate and I have a good number of text pictures to each other. What'd you have for lunch today, man? Oh, I just put a raw head of broccoli in a bowl, a raw head of cauliflower in a bowl, and then, maybe put
You guys are
some
eating to
sprinkle cheese
live.
on it.
And I live to
Yes.
eat.
That's right.
Man, I had a busted fucking dinner last night, dude.
And I offered
Speaking
you
of-
some pizza, and you said no.
Well, I already had a busted meal, man.
What was it?
I was full off of it. It was it was a two-parter, okay? So I was cooking something in the oven, okay? And it was, frankly, I would say like 5 chicken breasts or chicken
Whoa.
tenderloins, okay?
Okay.
Seasoned them up. It wasn't just chicken, okay? And then I had also some breaded chicken tenders frozen. Put that in there. And I also had some broccoli as well. But the
Whoa.
first portion of the meal was just eating like a bowl of like 2 different types of chicken. And it had like 1 piece of broccoli in it. And I was
One
like,
breaded, one non-breaded, you're saying?
Yeah. One
No
breaded,
seasoning?
one.
How'd you season it?
Well, of course I did. Yeah, of course I seasoned it.
Let me guess. Half
turmeric,
turmeric.
olive oil, garlic powder, pepper,
Oh, okay.
soy sauce.
All right.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought it
So
was
don't
just.
hit me with this. The fucking white people don't season type of shit. All right.
You're putting like half the smallest, like quarter of a pinch.
yeah.
Roasting you.
Turmeric comes with so
Um,
many turmerics in it. If you're just going by the grain. 1 grain.
But yeah, I had a busted that chicken bowl just made me think, man, this is one of them busted meals that I just be making in the kitchen.
Well, I mean, are you guys curious to know what people eat for lunch across the world? I don't know if you guys would be interested
Of
in something like
course.
that. Yeah.
Of course I
All
am.
Wait,
right.
are we moving on to
course, I
lesson
wanna
2
know.
of the syllabus today, right now?
A little bit. Yeah.
Everybody turn to...
By the way, is Jack a little bit quiet right now?
Hello?
This is behind the scenes audio.
A little bit
To
quiet,
you.
Jack. Yeah, you are.
Oh, well then watch
Just
this.
saying.
So what?
Joy
I get
Jack is.
drunk. Oh, I hit the wrong
No,
button. Okay, now I'm
sound
back.
Good. You sound good as hell now.
Okay.
What do you guys
Sorry.
think they're eating in Cambodia? Guess what they're eating in Cambodia. If this is what everybody eats for lunch
Fish.
every single.
Chicken bacon cheddar ranch pizza with a bag of Zot's chips.
Doritos.
Yeah.
Nah.
Candy.
Try this. Chicken and green mango salad.
I got chicken,
Okay.
right?
Oh.
That's right. Now that sounds good. Now, what do you
Okay.
think they're eating in Korea? Now, this thing is so fucking good. Do you remember Jungbu in Chicago? Did you guys ever go there?
Yeah.
I don't know.
You never went to Jungbu, Nate? It's a
Maybe.
Korean grocery store.
Did you
would
Google
sell-
most
they-
popular food in every
I
country?
said, no, I was a little more specific than that. Okay, I said lunches from across the world.
That's a whole nother podcast.
All right.
World lunches.
They have
This is domestic. This is domestic lunch, by the way.
Well,
The
guess
lunch
what?
lunch in it-
no. America is based on basically people that have immigrated here. Okay, so if you're telling me that domestic lunch is just a turkey sandwich, then you're being uninclusive of the folks that live here. Because guess what? There are Cambodian people that live here. There are Korean people that live here, according to my studies, and they eat all different type of food. Okay, we get on the same page about that.
Yes,
And why don't you let them
sir.
live in your neighborhood?
Dude, like
No
I'm
response. All right,
I'm
let's
not
move on.
getting into
Then.
that.
Let's
No,
even
it's
talk
not
about
what you
it.
think it is. No, it's just
Eric,
not what you think it is.
Eric v. Cambodia. Very disturbing. Very disturbing. Google. Very disturbing debates live. Ben Shapiro style. Eric's rocking with Vietnam, Laos, Thailand, but Cambodia's got that castle.
Well, it's personal vendetta style. It's not up against all people, but there's.
But you grew up in
my
whatever
family.
it's called.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how to say it. So then what's funny is... Oh, Eric, I just thought of a really cute game.
What is it, man?
It's really cute. So you say the
Show
dish,
me.
and then we all have to guess what country is that from.
Wow, this could get embarrassing
along.
fast.
Go if you're in the
Okay.
comment section, type in the country you think it is.
All right, beef short rib empanadas.
So
Beef
empanadas.
short rib.
I know this. I
empanadas.
know this.
Where?
Beef short ribs. Okay, that
So
tells me
beef.
this is a
Probably not India.
of course South America, of course.
Well, that's what if it's Central America, dude?
or Central America and South America. One of
Pseudo
those two.
Americo. Pseudo Americo. America.
I think
But
you said
which
sweat.
one? I would have to say that sounds like a Guatemalan meal to me, personally.
Could be. That's what's interesting about this answer. It definitely could be, but according to the Saveur article, Chile.
I knew
Chile,
it.
that's I was gonna say.
I can't escape
was gonna
Chile.
say
Can we
Chile.
go to Chile, please?
We can, but we better not surf down there.
Why?
I have a bone to pick because the localism is awful. Chile has some of the biggest coastline in the world, and you're not gonna let people come and surf with you. Come on, man. I'm tired of getting my ass kicked. Locals only, man. Yo, if you're not from Santiago, I don't want to fucking hear from you, bro. Get the fuck out of here, man.
Dude.
Doesn't it get cold as fuck at the tip?
At the
Bottom of South
they go
America?
down.
Yeah, I know your tip gets all ice cold. Nate's got that 31 degree ice.
But isn't it
Nate's got
like
a cot-
freezing down there, right? You know, if
Well,
the
yeah,
world works
dude,
like
it's
I
right
think
by,
it does.
It's right by the South Pole, dude. Yeah.
Eric,
But we
be
don't-
nice,
we
man.
never-
You don't need to do that like that. You don't.
I'm out.
No, Nate,
I've had
Nate. Jesus Christ. This is this shit I've been warning us
I
all
know.
about this whole time. This is what happens to Logan Paul. This sucks, man. Well, I guess I'm the only one left.
No, it does get cold. That's a good instinct, Nate, because it does get cold down there. You're right about that.
Do you know
And
what's
you have
shocking?
amazing instincts. What?
That you can go east to west just as much as you can go north to south. So what I'm saying by that is, imagine going from, how long does it take to fly from New York to London, perhaps? Just a guess.
What type of plane?
Well,
Concorde?
what type of
Boeing
what type of,
747-8 16 AXX 0700 engine. What? How long?
From New York to London town? Yeah,
Heathrow.
that's about 6 hours.
Okay. Now,
hours.
ready? How long does it take to fly from New York to Santiago, Chile?
Oh, I would have to imagine.
Because they're this almost the same vertical, right? Vertically north to south.
Holy crap.
Try this.
Holy crap.
12 probably. I don't know. I'd have to Google it.
Well, this makes me curious about the east and west poles, which haven't been discovered yet. The East Pole.
It's such a great point.
No one's found that shit yet.
Eric, you are a genius, man. That might be actually the smartest thing I've ever heard anybody say in my life.
Well, no one
Because
likes
there
to talk
is a
about
polar pull, east and west.
them. Yes,
Of
right.
course there is. why do you think? Why do you think the Earth is like this as well? Because if there's only a North and a South Pole, the Earth would have been strung out,
stretched out to an
that.
oval shape,
right?
but it's a spherical one.
Which implies,
Jack, you would be like if you were a part of the flat Earth community, like they would. I feel like that's like Michael Jordan, like joining the Bulls. You know, like if you.
Well,
if you
trust
were
me,
to,
an offer came in. I do think I could get to the bottom of that.
Yeah.
Flat Earth. It is flat, is what's funny.
Well, certain surfaces are. Yeah, certain surfaces
right,
are
they
flat.
they are kind of right in, you know, every
Can we
conspiracy
Google
has
what
some
flat
truth to
means?
it. Yeah, the Earth is flat. Sometimes, you know, the sidewalk outside my crib, very flat.
An
What's
area
on the Earth?
flat. Okay, ready? This is the definition of flat. Lying at full length or spread out upon the ground. Is any of the Earth not on the ground? See what I'm saying?
Not the part.
The Earth
well,
is
that we know
fully
of.
spread out on the ground. Okay, I didn't know if I googled the right word. Whoa, it's not that easy to find the definition of a word.
Are you guys getting pissed by the Google AI thing that pops up? At the
It's
top?
pissing my
Man,
ass
Bring
off,
me
dude.
back to
Yeah.
the no more sponsored ads, no more
No,
SEO.
no,
Bring
no.
me back to the OG fucking Google where I
Uh-huh.
gotta scroll through 7 pages to get to what I want to see.
Say it,
I'm done
Nate.
with the fucking AI coming up with the what,
No, I'm done too, Nate.
unreal.
Isn't that what Google
Veal-
already is? That's
Veal
my
and
question.
pearl onion bastilla. Veal and pearl
Veal?
onion bastilla.
That's gonna be
That's a
Malta.
a Spanish meal.
Bastilla? No,
France.
It's
I don't even know
incorrect.
what that.
Oh, you. And I hope I'm pronouncing it right, dude. It's a North African meat pie.
That's what we said.
Dude, it's a North African meat pie. Oh, the other
Which
night,
country in North Africa? It's
they
just
won't
so many of
specify.
them?
That's what's fucked up about Savur.
Wow.
They don't specify. Interesting,
Really,
dude. Yeah,
They're not
Probably Morocco,
acknowledging
though.
the regional and different cultures of the region of North Africa, as far as I can
You
tell.
realize my
on
great
Savur.
grandfather lived in Morocco as a child.
I know, that's why I started
Right.
being friends with you. Of course, I realized that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Inherent
But
interest.
oh, the other night, yo, I had some ragu at the restaurant. Not the type that you guys think you know, not the supermarket ragu. That's a brand. I'm talking about style of pasta sauce. And in the ragu was veal tongue.
Okay.
Okay. And
Not
I
grown
get
in.
it. I get it. There's no distinction. There should be no distinction between the. We're all eating the inside of an animal, but do we gotta eat a baby cow's tongue like that? Did it taste good? Yeah. Did it make me think twice when I felt a smooth little piece of it?
Because you're making out with
Definitely.
that thing, technically, for 1 second.
Yeah, sort of the
The
intramuscular
nutritional
makeout. Yeah,
the
right.
final French kiss.
Oh God, dude, the meat industry needs to be reckoned with. That's just a no question thing. Okay,
Because they're
Why
ruining
are
the
we eating
earth.
the meat industry.
baby cows? Like we don't eat baby
Bruh.
versions of any other. Like what is a
Lamb.
baby chicken?
Lamb,
A chick.
a baby chicken.
lamb?
Chicken is a chicklet
It's a chick.
But nobody's eating chicklets.
I eat
Like, give
chiclets
me-
whole.
I bet you
that you
tastes
know
fucking-
of. A lot
If
of
I see a
Chicken
chiclet-
tastes great.
I eat a chiclet.
Chicken tastes great. Chiclets gotta be bussin'.
Well, I
Oh,
know the
you put a-
Komodo dragon likes those. Get a Komodo dragon some chiclets.
Save it for the reptiles episode.
I want a
do
Komodo dragon
full-
on a leash and a sawed off.
That used to be my favorite.
You want to do Mad Max lizards?
There was something with I feel like the anime kids at my school were like obsessed with Komodo dragons.
Well,
Like
it's a real
I
life.
was always like, "What's your favorite animal?" And I'd be like, "The Komodo dragon."
Nerds.
There was one at the Woodland Park Zoo in Seattle that I got really close to, and it was after I saw Harry Potter, and I remember trying to connect with it like that.
They're dangerous. Remember
Can you
Nigel
imagine?
Thornberry? Remember Nigel
Yeah, of
Thornberry?
course. Nigel Thornberry.
His family
Do
was
Donnie
mad
right now.
interesting.
Jack, you are so Donnie. Do Donnie right now.
Stop.
Do it,
I
do
am
it.
kind of the urban Donnie, aren't I? I'm kind of the city Donnie.
Do the Donnie voice right now.
No, I'm not gonna play with. I'm not doing that shit.
Donnie's the feral child, right?
Yeah, right.
Played by Flea. Flea of the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Why can't we have more musicians and rock stars playing voice acting?
Because
Because
there's
you
been
know they
a
have
great
funny, crazy voices. They have to. They have so many fun,
God, dude.
magical characters inside.
Jimi
I know
Hendrix.
they do.
AI Jimi Hendrix playing motherfucking Squidward or some shit.
Wow.
Trust me, I'd watch that.
Jimi Hendrix.
You know what? We should start treating our brains better. Wait, let me just start over. So there's a restaurant in
First off,
Maine.
agree.
Okay, great.
Yeah. Where?
I don't know.
What is it called?
It's in the undisclosed. I don't know the name of it, but they accept 24 tables a year.
Oh,
70,000
what?
people. You can only submit by postcard. 70,000 people
I
submit.
know about this place.
Well, dude, I know somebody who randomly got a fucking table.
Whom? Who?
My girlfriend. And
Raleigh?
yes, and I'm not invited. But
What?
she's going to have a great
Why
time.
wouldn't you?
Because she's going with her high school friend. But what's interesting is, and I don't, she honestly made the right move because I would be just dissecting the whole experience because my mind is so fucking cursed. I can't even buy into shit really. Like, it's really tough for me to participate in society because I see through the bullshit so much and I'm so crazy fatalist.
Well, you're
Sorry.
a comedian, dude. We
That's-
see through the veil
Dude.
I
of
basically-
society.
I have George Carlin on this shoulder and I have a fucking AK-47 on this other shoulder that can think.
Oh shit! And George Carlin's got a concealed carry that you don't even know about. So that's dual fucking gun.
And he's got a cock ring.
Guns on your shoulder. And he,
All right. So what I'm saying is,
yeah, I bet he did have that in a
I
cool
bet he
way.
took one to the GARA grave. I bet. Now that's a move.
Oh,
So what I'm saying is,
Nikes.
why don't we start treating our brains and bodies the way that these restaurants are treating themselves? I'm only eating 24 meals this year. If you would be so lucky for me to eat this sandwich, see what I'm saying? Do you see
Right.
what I'm trying to say?
You're
oh my
trying to
gosh,
make your
when they
mouth
give
a
a-
VIP fucking club.
That's what I'm saying, man. 24
Mhm.
days a year. We're open. Who's in?
That's two. That's 2 meals a month. Notice how quickly I did them math there.
Damn, if you're only getting
24.
2 meals a month, that's already 24. Wow, so we're eating
Wait.
so many damn meals a year. Wow.
Well, this is what I want to ask you guys: is
Hmm.
what would be your ultimate? You know, people will say, "What's your last meal?" Okay, whatever. Fuck that shit. What's your
Yeah.
last lunch?
Oh,
Your last lunch before I personally kill you.
Is
I don't know
can
if
it
that
be
changes
Nate's
the
brain?
Well-
what meal it is, but you're gonna die by my hands, and you're gonna have the lunch of your choosing before that, and yeah, you're gonna go out violently.
Mhm.
You're not
Nathan's
gonna
hot
like
dog
it.
competition.
You're not gonna like it.
You want to do
It's
a
gonna be-
Joey
It's gonna be
Chestnut?
slow.
I want to take down Joey Chestnut as my final act. Because that's the motivation
Wow.
you'd need to really know for sure that it's your last time. Mm-hmm.
I think for real last lunch, I'm going Mediterranean diet, Blue Zone style.
To
Okay, hummus,
you going
Chicken.
longevity?
chicken. No, not too healthy, but chicken, shawarma, some falafel, some rice, some purple cabbage, some tahini, some baba ganoush, some spicy harissa,
I like
Some
harissa.
garlic
some
sauce.
pickles, some garlic sauce.
If you had to
some-
eat one person in the world,
That's just the best fucking. If you had to eat one, what?
nothing.
One person.
I like harissa too.
Harissa. Well, Harissa reminds me of Carissa, who is my neighbor that passed away.
Harissa. Sounds like a beautiful woman. Beautiful woman's name.
Yeah. Totally. Harissa.
Remember that?
By the way,
remember that?
Hello?
I just wanted to bring it up real quick, just on
What?
Mediterranean food. Get
Okay.
I know I brought up garlic sauce, but I feel like not enough people are specifically requesting that when they're ordering a meal at a Mediterranean, because that's
What'd you say?
Well,
that's like the ranch of the Middle
kind of-
East and the.
But be very
the
careful with
Mediterranean.
harissa because that'll spice your ass out pretty quick. You
well, we're
think
not
that you're
talking about that. We're talking about garlic sauce.
Oh wait, I thought you said harissa.
I thought you said
No,
barbecue.
garlic sauce.
And be
Just
careful with that
garlic.
too. You need to be more careful with this shit, dude. I know you're getting into seasonings and stuff, but you can overdo it, dude.
I just
You can
got into
overdose on garlic.
seasonings.
I keep garlic Narcan on me just in case I see somebody like you. Sorry, ass. Going too hard at the
Dude.
kava.
Dude, you're not a vampire, are you?
Let's just say my skin don't look like this for no reason.
I think we should
What
do
a-
another episode on vampiric tendencies.
We
Can you
should.
bring
Let's get
somebody
into it
back
right now, dude?
Vampiric tendencies. That's a cool, interesting concept. So, can you,
What
if
a
you're a vampire,
majestic-
say again?
I was just gonna say, what a majestic, like, sort of supernatural being.
A
to
vampire?
to be like thwarted
man.
by garlic, like, or
Right.
in silver. What was it? What are they? A silver steak.
Yeah.
That's what you.
Are you kidding me, dude?
No, it's not a silver bullet, but a wooden stake.
A wooden
Sorry,
steak in the
I
shape of a
combined the
thing.
two.
Wow.
We need
silver
to
steak.
actually, we might need to table this because I think vampires is a very good episode.
Vampire
idea.
is coming next.
Okay, Vampiric
that's
Tendencies
Patreon.
Part 1.
That's Patreon. Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
good idea.
This is how I take out, just real quick, this is how I take out a vampire. Sneak into their crib
Mm-hmm.
during the day because they're upside down.
Mm-hmm.
Sneak up right in front of them and fucking just pile drive them into the fucking
What's up?
ground, wrestling style, because they're upside down already. And you just got to grab onto them and pile
But you
drive.
realize that's not
Pile
going to
drive.
work,
yeah.
right?
Right when you leave, okay, you're like, I got him. You're videotaping them. You're uploading that to Live Leak, whatever. Then you walking out of the room, laughing, putting a Zen in, smoking a cigarette at the same time, feeling so good. Right behind you, the vampire's getting up, dude, because that didn't fucking kill it. You fool. That would not take out a vampire. They're immortal.
It's the things that we just discussed that take out of Vampire
Yeah.
Nate. Remember?
Yeah. Here's what you
Remember,
would do.
Nate?
Put some garlic cloves in there between their teeth. Then you pile drive them. Then they chomp down on the garlic because the force of the head being crushed. Then you make them swallow it. That would kill them, dude.
Silver bullet.
Well, two
silver-
things. One,
We're
Sniper
burning the whole
bullet to the
vampire
face.
episode. Yeah, right.
I don't care, dude. I don't care.
that's very reckless of you.
That's
Now, here's
quite
an idea.
reckless.
Why don't they have this combination yet where it's a cigarette and then the filter is a Zen? So when you get to the bottom of it, put that shit in your mouth. Then we don't have people throwing butts all over the place. You can just suck it, smoke it.
Yet
And suck
again,
it.
another.
That's what
It's the
military
Zeneret.
scientists are
Yeah, that's
on.
what they're working on at Skunk Works.
Oh, Skunk Works.
Oh,
So wait, I'm so curious. What the hell are you guys interested in lunch wise for your last lunch? You didn't. I mean, I went. I told you guys mine.
That was so vulnerable, by the way.
I know. I know. it
Well, I
was.
guess in this scenario, I'm gonna kill myself.
Right.
So
Don't joke about that.
I wasn't, and I would never joke about anything related to that topic, dude.
Right.
That's off limits for me. People say, "Is there anything you can't joke about in comedy?" Yeah, there's a lot you can't joke about.
that's why
That's my
I stopped.
stance,
That's why
personally.
I stopped fucking with Norm Macdonald when I heard him joking about these serious subjects because he has a truly horrible some of the jokes he did about suicide. He's lucky I didn't get to him first. That's all I gotta say.
Right.
What
Well,
are you
what
guys
am-
wanting for lunch?
All right, dude. I'm trying to fucking. Literally trying to tell you, dude. Right now.
Tell me now.
Your own teeth.
Mine would be simply, you know what? I don't know if I'm just hungry for this right now, but I would hit the Lox bagel.
Whoa.
Hey, Locke's bagel, really? That slimy salmon sliding down your throat right before you get the sword to the dome?
Well, what's gonna be
Yeah,
in
it'd be
on
some-
it? Is it the whole
What's that?
caboodle? Are you doing tomato? Are you
Capers,
doing onion?
capers.
I would
Capers?
put tomatoes. I would put capers. I would put onions on that. I would put
What
a
kind of bagel?
special crazy type of cream cheese. I don't know what, like a jalapeno
Scallion.
flavored
Philadelphia
something
strawberry.
like that. Yeah, no.
Philadelphia.
And it would be on an
Wow.
everything bagel or
Oh.
some kind of garlic bagel.
Ugh.
Bagel.
Nate, is it
Enough with the
toasted?
everything bagel. Enough with the everything seasoning.
I do see
Everything's
their
fucking
downfall.
sick.
People are.
I see their downfall
It's
coming.
disgusting. Good.
Because you know what's coming back? The classy sesame bagel. Nothing but sesame seeds on
Yeah.
it. Come on. You see a toasted sesame bagel? Hello. That's somebody in a
I
dress.
like that smooth bagel that you can run your tongue over before you slide it down the throat.
You're talking about the steamed
bumps.
plain bagel with
And the
nothing on
steamed
it
egg
but butter.
bagel. Egg
Make
bagel.
that extra
butter.
smooth for me. The Don't do nothing to it. Just
Can
give
I
me
get-
that egg bagel and let me lick up on it
Bruh.
in the bodega.
I am
guys like
missing
this
the bagels
idea?
out here in LA.
The surgical ock. What's up, ock? Yo, let me get this tumor removed the Aki way. Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
See what I'm
Let me
saying?
get that
First,
snatch jawline. Mm-hmm.
put a Pop-Tart up in my fucking knees or something. Put the patient on the grill. See what I'm saying? I'm writing for a new CNN show, late night show. Yeah.
I haven't seen the damn Aki Wade guy on
He's
TikTok.
dead.
No, he's not.
No, he's not. I'm just kidding.
It's not.
He is,
funny,
man.
dude. Speaking of lunch, that's a lunch king.
Lunch
There's
King.
royalty amongst the lunch community, and he's up there.
Action Bronson.
Who?
Oh yeah,
We're the-
Action
oh,
Bronson.
shit.
That's a lunch king.
Dr. Ock. Who else?
Action Bronson. I watched him going to whatever. It's all of his videos are the same. It's just I watched one of them, his most recent one about coffee.
Yeah,
And
is he high as
like,
hell?
He's like he has to be so hashed out.
It's hash.
It's a hash. Yeah, I was about to say. Hash
And he just has these like I don't know. He has a. I'm just as I'm saying it, I want to call him a dumbass, but then I'm like, we're the dumbest people on the planet. Like, I can't even do that to him right now.
You
But he
froze,
just
so
has
it's a
these,
little
like,
hard to
high
know what you really
revelations.
said.
Yeah, it's hard to know what you said. You froze, but I trust that it was quite interesting.
Yeah.
And Action Bronson, yeah, we might be coming for your crown, man. I'll just say it. Should I get tattooed out and start rapping like that?
You should, man. You should
Yes.
at least do that at the SNL showcase this year.
I need to get rid of one of my fucking tattoos so bad. Someone
I'll do
saw
it.
my dang tattoo on my ankle, and he was like, "What does that mean?" And I was like, "I just want this off my body. I hate that. It just says it's the worst tattoo you could imagine. The word
You could make
dang.
it say bang bus pretty simply with a little bit of a line on the D, and then just draw a bus maybe. Let me
I could
tattoo
do
ya.
that. What? I can't believe you guys don't have any tats. That's so like it's not usually who I align myself with. You know.
Well, when you
Most
do
of my friends are
operations-
tatted out.
When you do
I'm working
operations,
on a full back music note symbol.
A full back treble clef.
yeah. A full sleeve
That's great.
fucking bass and treble clef.
and I'm
Just to
saving
show
room for
how
ad
much I love
space.
music.
You think I'm gonna just get one for free? Start advertising some concept for free? Hell no! You give me 10 racks, I'll take a look at the offer. But yeah,
That
I'm
a
looking to-
corporation should offer that. Get 20% off for the rest of your life if you tat up.
I'll put a
fucking
Sobe green
Cool
tea
Ranch
on my
Doritos
whole
on your
forearm
chest.
right now.
40% off if you do a
Wow.
forehead.
Jack, you
If
should
you
get a
Chipotle
nipple
on the forehead.
Jack, you should get a nipple to nipple heartbeat tattoo, you know, with the skyline of Dubai in it. And when you
Wow.
go there, you know, see what I'm saying?
And I put like,
and it's got all the buildings, the Burj
and it
Khalifa.
says like Zombie Grip Strength Training Academy on my fucking chest or something.
Damn. We should go into Dubai and invest in the world's highest powerlifting gym on the 286th floor. You know what I'm saying? You got to go hella up,
Yeah.
take 7 elevators to get there. You get up there, it's Action Bronson doing kettlebell swings.
No
It's
windows.
fucking Bradley Martin. No windows. No, it's all windows. Oh, for you maybe, Jack, with your fear of heights? Yeah, it's no windows.
I don't have that anymore. I was just saying it because I do think it's a cool mental exercise. Oh, I'm up here. I'm going to get to see the view. Nope. You're just up here.
No, the view's internal. The view's in your body. You see
That's
what I'm
right.
saying?
Yeah, I am hungry now that
That's
we're
a
thinking
great
about
idea.
lunch.
Lunch
this
part
morning.
2 is going crazy.
People have been disrespecting
How-
lunch, I think, a lot lately with this whole internet
know.
investing thing, which, by the way, was
Oh,
a scam
dude.
all along. But people are having breakfast. You know, people who skip breakfast, you're not really understanding what lunch means, man. You have to have already had breakfast for lunch.
Breakfast is an appetizer.
Yeah.
Should I
Or
have some
lunch.
yogurt? Should I have some yogurt for breakfast and then? I mean, what the hell do I have the whole day off? It's Saturday. What should I go have for lunch?
Right.
The hell should I have for
Great
lunch?
question. What
Should
are we
we-
all gonna have for lunch?
Wow. I think I should go healthy with it, unfortunately. There's that great bowl at Friends and Family. Have you had that, Nate? It's called like the Powerful Bowl.
No.
It's got like edamame beans, beets, greens, pulled chicken.
Oh.
Yep. Beets are very
delicious.
powerful. Beets are very powerful.
And they turn your pee red, and it's not blood.
I'm shocked every time. Every time I think it's I'm basically waiting for that red pea to come out.
That's you're dead. If you
got red,
if you come out, if you piss blood, if blood comes out of your pee, you're dead.
God, you just know that I don't want to get dark with it, but all 3 of us are going to have horrible medical discoveries at some point. Where you're like, oh, fucking hell, there it is. Been waiting for
Worth
that
it.
There
thing
it
to pop
is.
out.
It's worth
God
it.
damn it.
Finally.
God,
But then you get
freaking
to
damn it.
contribute to the research of it all. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Well, that's
You'd
all
be
we
so
can ask
lucky.
for.
You'd be so lucky to go out in a hospital bed, because a lot of people, they don't have that chance.
Well, you know what they tell soldiers before they go into battle sometimes? At least the highly motivational sergeants and whatever lieutenants tell their team. Do you know this? This gives
They
me
say-
great
What do they
peace.
say?
They say,
Because
got
you can
your
apply
back.
this to outside. Yeah, they do say, got your back, got your back, got your back.
They do zip zap
But
zop,
yeah, they do some little like fucking loosening exercises.
games.
1, 2,
Oh,
3,
dude,
4,
imagine
5,
this.
6,
You're about
7,
to go
8.
out on the battlefield. You're sitting on Team 6. I go up in your ear and I go like this.
Wow. It
Henry.
sounded like you said silly Team 6. We would be on silly Team 6. No, but what they tell them is, men, the bullet that is going to kill you already has your name written on it. Okay? Whatever that
That's not
bullet is,
true.
however you're going to go out, that's just how you're going out, okay? And that bullet may be, a physical bullet, a silver bullet for a vampire. But for us, it could be fibromyalgia, whatever. You know what I mean?
Synesthesia.
We're just synesthesia, right? We're overwhelmed by a synesthesia experience and you jump off a bridge. Whatever it is, it's just going to happen, you know?
And me
And I just
getting
have to
that
tell myself
information as a soldier, I'd be like, that's so interesting, because I looked at the bullets in my chamber and it says Sergeant Matheson right on it.
Oh, Sergeant. Dude, that would get you fucking fired from the military, though, if you did that.
That would get me
Yeah,
promoted.
you'd have to go
You
AWOL.
kill the sergeant,
Oh,
you become the
shit.
sergeant.
Maybe back in the Spartan days, yeah, of course. You speared them. Speared them.
A long spear on the battlefield.
Oh. Who's
Remember
got the
lunch
long-
in
Mine's
school?
extra long.
And Nate's got the
Double
40
spear.
for the 40-foot spear.
It's all wobbly. It's so wobbly.
Let me ask you guys about something.
Ew. Oh, Jack, take it away.
Take what
Cut
away?
your nails, bro. You're not supposed to see that. You're not. If you are looking at a foot flat, Jack, take it away, man. It's
come
so
on,
disgusting,
man.
bro.
This is the pre-episode.
Take
dude.
it
This
off
isn't even the fucking the feet finder.
Y'all are
Patreon
prissy, man.
Exclusive.
I
Y'all
hate
are
having
both
to
prissy.
do. I hate reacting that way, all emotionally, when you show your toe. But it's just not. We're not supposed to.
You
see
wouldn't
that.
last
Fellas,
one
show
second
your
in the
nails right
bayou.
now. How's
Look
your
how,
nails?
Look how trim. Trim.
How are you
Trim.
supposed to, you know?
Polished.
You need to be comfortable with raw human life, man. You can't be afraid of little things like that. I won't do it again, but
You're right. You're right.
we need to get you dirty. I want to get you covered in mud this summer. I'm gonna let your hair grow, let your nails
Yeah,
grow.
I
honestly,
bet,
yeah.
I bet you've been wanting to see my ass all covered in mud.
I have, man.
Not like that.
Rare mud.
I
right,
would
so
love.
what-
There's an episode of Malcolm in the Middle where Hal and Francis, the oldest son, are reconnecting on a motorcycle trip, and they go to a spa where they're sitting in mud, and it just looked like the most relaxing thing I've ever fucking seen in my life. Okay, so
Yeah.
us as a trio, before I pass away or at an early age, we are doing mud
Mud.
baths. We are going to Czechoslovakia and doing the beer baths. Have we talked about this? Have you seen this?
The beer bath. What is
Oh, I'm gonna send it to you guys after this. You sit in a giant ass fucking copper tub, and it's a tub full of beer. There's an endless stream of beer going into the tub. You
that?
drink
That
as
sounds
much as you want.
disgusting. That sounds downright disgusting. A
Nate,
beer tub.
Nate-
A tub of beer.
Nate, hold on a second. I want
Yeah.
you to just think
Do you
about
see
how
how you
happy,
reacted?
how happy Eric was talking about that and what you did to him. Because what you're doing is you're teaching a
Wow.
dog, because Eric is very influenceable. So when he does something excited and you smack him for it, I'm worried that he's going to develop a new pattern of behavior
Rage-like behavior.
where he's afraid to share what
Because
makes
right
him
now
happy.
it's at bay. Right. Well, yeah. Noted. I've noted that, man. You are so afraid of beer and its effects that you can't even imagine taking a bath.
That I can't even bathe in it.
What
I
did you
think
guys have for
what I'm-
lunch at school?
Oh, dude, my lunches. Sorry, mom. Busted as all hell. Busted.
How could you say that? Because isn't it almost, I feel like it's default. I feel like whatever my mom gave me, every day I had a white bread with bologna and lettuce, soggy ass lettuce by the time I was eating it, maybe a little bit of mayonnaise. And I ate that every day.
Chips?
No,
Chips,
no,
banana,
no,
red delicious apple.
no. Just this sandwich. I would eat that every day. I would look forward to it every day.
We
I'll-
listen. Just look. Okay, Nate, go. And I'll tell my amazing story.
I was just gonna talk about the school lunches. I would say the state of Ohio was trying to kill off every single public school kid. Like I feel like there were some, because we had French fries every day. Every day we had fucking
That's a vegetable.
French fries.
That's a root vegetable.
I had French fries every single day for 15 years of my life for the lunch. And pizza.
Damn.
And whatever.
But
Pizza
was it
and
the
French
flat-
fries.
Was it the square little piece?
Yeah, it was
pizza
the
pizzas?
fucking fucked up. It was the smiley face French fries sometimes. It was just French fries and pizza. French fries and just taco meat with the fucking. It was absolutely disgusting. And I don't know how the fuck my body the human body can survive that. It's a testament to the
Right.
strength of the organs of the youth. You
I
know?
like that
But
stuff.
they were
Well,
really testing the limits of.
Michelle Obama kind of fixed all this shit. If
That's
only
right.
you had been born in
Shout
the time
out to
where
Michelle Obama.
Michelle
You mean Obama?
Yeah, Mrs. Obama.
I always
She
really
fixed all
was.
that shit.
I was always jealous of people eating amazing lunches. I would say during high school.
Me
I'd go,
too.
Let me get a bite of that school lunch. Let me get a bite
dude,
of that chicken
my
sandwich.
My parents never hooked me up with the school lunch plan, and I always was like, damn, I want that fucking tray and that milk. Oh,
yeah, you're drinking milk every
The
Milk.
chocolate milk in the carton.
and French fries.
If you
Remember
get
that
chocolate
Simpsons
milk,
joke?
teriyaki chicken,
Malk.
teriyaki beef bites.
because my lunches, and thank God I had a mom that was making me lunch at all. Let me just say that. I'm thankful for all of it. I'm grateful. That's the ultimate message here. However, you can still have problems with that shit. And my lunches, I would see the other kids' lunches, lunchbox, yes. Mine were in a paper bag, squeezed all at the top, so it was just a little like squeezed piece of brown paper bag at the top. Other people had it nice and folded, whatever. I get a PB&J, Red Delicious apple, and one of those crunchy Nutri-Grain bars. Yuck.
Those is good.
Every
Yeah.
day. That was
You need to
what
change
we're
your
working
attitude,
with.
man.
That
Those
was
are
pretty
delicious.
common.
I'd eat that right now. That sounds
Nah,
fucking awesome.
a crunchy Nutri-Grain bar and a PB&J
Listen to
on
yourself,
wheat and a
because
Red
you started
Delicious.
you started this experience romanticizing the Plowman's lunch. But then when you speak upon peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, you're acting like John Leguizamo, to be quite frank.
I don't understand that reference.
He's just extra.
Oh,
At
he is
least
a
in
bit
some
extra.
of his character work.
I think that shows a marked shift in American palate, okay? Where, yeah, we were eating raw-ass fucking onion and stinky cheese and fucking whatever, ale that doesn't even fucking taste good and it's warm. That's what was giving us pleasure back in the 1900s. Now we need that sweet shit. Sugar, American sugar has destroyed lunch with sweet jelly, sweet peanut butter, disgusting Red Delicious apples that shouldn't.
All right.
Well,
All
this
right.
is everybody's
All right.
stand-up joke.
All right.
Those
You're
ain't
starting
delicious.
you're starting to make it about America, and I'm not going to have America be besmirched on here, and I don't think you mean that, frankly. I think this is your childhood coming back. This has been a really tough episode.
This has been really brutal.
We've really
This has
had to
been
go
really,
deep.
really
To dig deep.
traumatic.
Because lunch brings things up
Yeah.
that a lot of people aren't comfortable even bringing up in any context, let alone publicly on the public forum, in the public sphere of in the marketplace of ideas. A marketplace
of
where
ideas.
our brains are S&P 500 companies, essentially, is what I say.
I'll just say,
Yeah.
it's gonna be a long time before we ever talk about this topic again. It's gonna be
Lunch
a
part
very, it's gonna be a very long time
Yeah.
before we
I
can
need to
get
heal.
back into lunch part 3. It's just, I don't even know if there will be a
Yeah.
part 3. We might just tap out.
Yo, lunch part 3 should be at a cafeteria, okay? And it's going to be streamed live to Facebook.
To our Facebook page. that
Yeah,
has
yeah.
10 followers. By the way, look, dude, we need more of an audience on the Facebook page. We have a
Yeah,
Joy Tactics
please.
Facebook page. It is really, really just pathetic right now. And I don't know. I feel like we could really, that's kind of what we're missing in terms of the growth of this and trajectory of this podcast. We need the Facebook community on our side.
The Zuck.
Oh, can I say this? I
Meta.
made a lunch last night for my girlfriend.
Hey, that's
How's that
pretty
possible?
Speak
nice.
of the devil.
Was
You
it
put a
in
little
Freedom
note in
Time?
it. You put a little note in it.
I should have. Damn. You're so amazing at sort of keeping relationships fresh in that way.
I know. But I think that's very admirable that you
Yeah, I packed a
made
lunch.
that for. What was in the lunch?
It was kind of like a cheese plate kind of lunch. Like
Nuts,
It
pistachios.
was like some crackers. This I forget what type of cheese it is. Some white cheese.
Swiss. That's what we call Swiss.
Some turkey. Some basil. Some tomatoes.
Damn.
Yeah.
Just some basil leaves, raw basil leaves.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds good for you, man. No,
Delicious.
more
Jack,
boyfriends
where
should
you-
be acting your way.
Where are you
Oh,
going,
wait.
dude?
I have a quick update for you guys. Guess who just messaged me?
Who?
Chef Boyardee
Well,
wants you to join the
to
army.
the listeners, they might not know this, but when I was about 16, a man from India started messaging me randomly. His name
Oh.
is Saran
You're getting
John.
scammed.
No, I'm not. And we've basically been talking for about 10 years. A couple times he'll wish me happy birthday every single year. And when I was really young, the messages were a bit sexual.
Huh.
I've shown you this before, right? He kind of, I think,
I was
this was
wondering
an
if you were
adult?
gonna
I don't
That
say.
know
was
how he
messaging?
found me. Yeah, he was an adult, and it's actually not cool. But we sometimes he'll just say, "How's your day going?" And I say, "Pretty good." But this is what he just sent me today. How's your day today?
Wow,
There he is. He's a lawyer in India.
good for him.
Yeah, he said, and I
That-
asked him how his
wow.
day was going. He said, "Life is pretty hectic right now, so I don't know if he's doing too good."
He always seems
But
to
I'll
be
check
going
in,
through
man.
it.
Literally, always seems to be going through it.
All right,
Wow.
Nate.
Okay, so
What gave your tired ass joy today?
yeah,
Well, I'll tell you what gave my fucking tired fucking ass joy. I was listening to some would say, I guess, a cringe band / song in the car, and it was the song by 3 Days Grace. You heard of this band?
Yeah, I've seen Shaquille O'Neal singing their songs before.
And it was the song "The Animal I've Become,"
oh,
which we need to do a full lyrical breakdown of.
the genius
but
lyric
that,
breakdown. Yeah,
that song, you play that on max volume in the fucking 2013 Prius, max volume with the bass cranked up, treble down. You can't even hear the treble; it's just bass. Man, that shit is popping.
Down out, down out, down out.
I can't escape this hell.
wow.
That is an awesome band.
That shit. So
That's great.
That's awesome.
what-
That's
Good
a
luck
pure
being in a
moment of
bad
joy.
mood. 3 Days Grace. All their songs are so angry, and yet they make you happy.
Some of the nicest guys in the world.
Yup.
I think they broke up, didn't they? Or they're back together. That's okay.
I don't even know.
I don't know.
So-
Jack, you know what I'm gonna ask you, man.
All right. With regards to joy, I'm really struggling to pick which one I'm going to experience.
Oh,
I'm
that's a
gonna-
good problem to have.
Yeah, I know. That's what's so cool. It's because on the one hand, I could do this, but let me just say this. I saw Furiosa last night. Did that movie
Oh.
give me joy? No, it gave me deep boredom, frankly, because the violence that they're showing doesn't compare to the shit that I Google every single day. But what did give me joy about this experience was oh man, that Regal Cinema over on Essex or whatever. It's
In Manhattan?
completely empty in Manhattan. It's Friday night. There's not a soul in the theater. We're leaning all the way back.
Oh God, that's
and
not good.
you go
for
down to the
industry.
Essex Market beforehand, and you get a big plate, the biggest plate I could find of chicken over rice.
Remember
bring
when
that
we
up
got
in the
that
theater.
sushi?
Yeah,
Oh, that was fucking
that was
good.
we had an omakase night in the brightest under the brightest
Kase.
dentist office style lighting I have ever seen in my life.
but delicious food, Nate.
That was fun.
Can't imagine.
I remember
Alright,
these
but-
nights
So, you had
So-
an amazing night at Essex Regal.
eating chicken over rice in the movie theater made me feel like
Delicious.
Can I describe something that happened to me recently, just in terms of food in movie theaters,
yes.
that I think people would find interesting, and it does pertain to lunch in a sense.
Yeah, go ahead.
Eric wants to leave so badly.
Nah, I really don't.
So I just I saw a movie and I snuck a full Chipotle meal into the theater. Okay,
Wow.
and it was pretty much an empty movie. I saw the movie Run Lola Run.
Oh, it's so good.
and
Great
and,
film
and
cinema
I
studies. Yeah.
and I snuck that movie's like watching like a fucking lit commercial for like an hour and a half.
It legit is.
Like it was fucking sick. But I snuck a quesadilla like meal, and I was like, I'm very against getting like basically eating dinner in a movie theater. That's just I just don't do that because the meals at these places are so. I'm not eating popcorn for dinner. All right, I'm sorry. All right, popcorn is delicious. I'm just not doing it. So what I am gonna eat is fucking Chipotle for dinner, and I'm gonna bring that shit into the theater. There was nobody. I'm not going to a packed theater. Okay, I'll only do this if there's like nobody. So there's not too many people in there, and it's so dark the sour cream that I got on the side was like flooding into the whole thing. It's dripping everywhere. It was the most. It was just
disgusting.
Like, it was really, really a tough. It was a tough meal to eat in terms of mess. Like, it was so messy, but you got to do what you got to do, and that just reminded me of that. So,
and quite quickly,
Eric,
quite quickly. It's sad that sneaking things into theaters doesn't really exist anymore, man. Because the movie theaters are basically begging you. They're saying you can do whatever you want to us. Bring in any food.
Just come in.
Watch your own movie.
Literally
Bring a
come in.
laptop. Smoke.
Mhm.
Just come in. Please, man. You can't get a thrill. There's no thrills.
We need better movies. It's not the audience's fault. We need better ass movies. Give new filmmakers a chance, Hollywood. Let the new generation in and let our voices be heard in a filmic sense.
The DSLR generation.
Yeah, right. Okay, but my joy last night did Kate Berlant's show at the Largo. Never performed there before, but I've always seen all those pictures in that hallway. And so I was like, oh, finally. And it was just so fun because I looked out in the audience and I was like, this is not, wouldn't be what the typical Joy Tactics audience looks like. You know what I'm saying? It was a lot of older people. It was an interesting audience, but they were
Be very
so
careful,
nice
Eric.
and generous.
Be very careful
What?
when you're speaking upon qualities of the Joy Tactics audience. That's all I'm going to say. I'm sorry.
Well, so maybe there's a hidden older population that I don't know about, but just it was a great vibe, and I was like, this is awesome. So it was a fun time. That's what gave me joy, if you were curious.
Pretty good.
incredible. So there you have it.
That's
We
lunch part
discussed
2.
lunch part 2. We dug in a little bit deeper into the topic of lunch. I had a really sour and bad attitude, and I'm sorry for it. And I'd like to apologize officially for that. And I know that next time when I come into this podcast, I'm going to have a bright and shining smile on my face. And I'm going to be coming in with the most positive energy that you can imagine. It's going to be shocking in a way that you're going to miss this version of me where I was kind of sour and bad.
Right.
Wow.
Because you guys kind of like a bad when people are a little bit the bad boy.
They actually might like it when you're like that. And really quick, I need to clarify, Kate's audience wasn't just older folks. It was a full diverse age mix, but there were older people there and very young people there, babies as well. So
I'm sick of
it was across
ageism.
the spectrum.
I'm fucking sick of it.
Me too. That's next month's theme, is addressing the elderly crisis.
So comment what you had for lunch today. Comment
I'm gonna edit what you just said out. So
let us know what you had for lunch. Lie about it, and we'll see you next time.
And peace out, y'all.
peace.
Well, that concludes another incredible fucking episode of Joy Tactics. Head over to patreon.com/joytactics to unlock exclusive weekly bonus episodes. And make sure to follow us on social media where we post fire TikToks and hilarious shit like that. And if you loved the shit you just listened to, make sure to subscribe, rate, and leave us a review. Thanks for listening, and remember, we are shaped by our thoughts, we become what we think. When the mind is pure, joy follows like a shadow that never leaves.